Morning, everyone. It's 8:40, and this is video number 629, your pre-opening comment for today, Tuesday, February 9th. Okay, so, excuse me, Asia is up, China mostly, Europe is mixed, and we already had at 8:30 the Small Business Optimism survey, which came in at 95, which was lower. Last month it was 95.9. We also have JOLTS, which is job openings, but they don't come out until 10 o'clock. In corporate news, we had Simon Properties Group come out and say that the pandemic has hurt them, but collections of rents are improving, and they upped their guidance, and the stock was rewarded by a move back to 102, up 3, which is also about 3%. Centene, which is a health concern, 57.31, down 93. They missed on earnings, but they did give positive guidance. And T2, which reported earnings yesterday and actually was a beat, was down last night, and it's down this morning. 203.66, down $9.86, or 4.5%. China has called Tesla in for a talk because they're getting large complaints on the quality of the cars that are being made there. I can't imagine that it's really that big an issue, but we'll see. And it was also found that the board of directors of Boeing completely failed in their responsibility on the 737 MAX by not questioning the quality and the quality controls. And I'm not really sure what that's going to mean for the stock, but just another question. Twilio, TWLO, up 11 at 410. It was raised from neutral to overweight at JP Morgan. Electronic Arts buys Glue Mobile, GLUU, and the stock is 12.5, up $3.11, or 33% on the news. Honda and Nissan both surprised to the upside, not dramatically, but a surprise. Nissan especially, because while people were looking for a smaller loss, Nissan actually came in with a surprise profit. Okay, over to what most people are most concerned about these days, and that is the futures. And the Bitcoin traded as high as 48,000 and change, 48,885, and last is 46,470. And while that's well off the high, it is still up on the day by just under 4%, up 1,715. We also had the oil higher this morning. Last I looked, it was down a little, nothing much, down 14 cents here. That has had just a meteoric move in the last 5 or 6 trading days. Just broke out here at 53, and that 53 was actually up $1.35 that day. And since then, we have moved to a recovery high, 58.62. Looks to me like it's probably going to come back into the $55 area, but as I mentioned in my letter on Sunday, I've been dead wrong on it, so I'm not sure that it matters what I think. The gold is up 920, silver is up minorly 2.5 cents. Copper is higher by 3 cents, excuse me, and the palladium is down 23, but the platinum is up another 15. So we're in PLG. I still like it, and we're still going to hold it. The S&Ps are scheduled or projected to open down about $8. It's down 7, and there's about $1.50 of fair value. The Dow is looking down 72, and the Nasdaq is looking down 26 and a half. Considering what it's done, these are really minor moves. The dollar is down again. It just cannot get any kind of head of steam here. I thought it would stop around 92. In point of fact, it only got to 91.60, which is, as they say, close enough for government work. The 5-day seems to be rolling over, and we have broken another uptrend line, like we did here, and I'm going to guess like we're doing here. Sam Zell was actually on CNBC this morning. Not my favorite person, but pretty damn smart. And he was talking about, he's from Chicago. He was talking about Chicago real estate and commercial real estate in specific. And he said that things are much worse than they expect, that people really notice. And the reason that he says that is because there are no transactions taking place. So while prices have dropped dramatically, transactions have dropped over 90%. So there's not a lot to kind of glean onto as far as what the values actually are, because nobody's buying. So that kind of a negative. Reddit did a $250 million raise, and it was done at $6 billion, which is twice what the valuation was the last time they did a funding. Anyway, so there you have it, folks. The cannabis stocks are much higher again. And they have a long way to go. I mean, Tilray was a $300 stock, and the fact that it's back into the high 20s, 30s is really a minor move when you consider where it came from. I don't expect it to get back there, but it certainly has a lot of people jumping on board down here. Same with Apria, which is was a deal. They did a merger, and all of the little ones are higher. There are still plenty of stocks here this morning that are my least favorite kind, because they're things that are, $12 up 7.5, without much news, or some meaningless little bit of news. And so I'm a little concerned, and I think the market's overbought, and we should have what is a normal and expectable pullback in here. All right, everyone. Dow implied open has moved up a little, now down just 67. I'll be back this afternoon. Have a good one, and be careful out there.